Hey guys, welcome back. We are on day 9 of your new coach training and I'm so excited on this topic. So a lot of times, in the beginning of coaching, we're eager, we're excited, and we want to go blazing out saying, asking our friends, talking about it, that excitement just builds in you and you want to share it with everyone. And that's fantastic. I really do. I felt that way, and I certainly learned my lessons on how to share and invite and build relationships along the way. And what I want to talk to you about today is building relationships and how to do it right from the beginning. So some of that is going to require some restraint on your part, kind of reeling in that excitement a little bit, because not everyone's going to know what Beachbody is about or what the products are about or what you've been doing. And when you hit them right, in their face with all the information, it can be received very, think about that. Think about it on the receiving end. You could be very overwhelmed with that. And a lot of people might just think, oh, she's just trying to sell me something. And you don't want that. You don't want that right from the beginning. You want to build relationships. And we've said it so many times, this business is truly all about building relationships. Your goals will be achieved by helping other people achieve their goals. So you have to get in the mindset that, this isn't about closing a deal with somebody and making a sale. This is about, understanding what people's needs are, having conversations with them, talking about what's working for them, what are they struggling with, what you can help them with. And you know what? If a product will help them achieve that, then you can start suggesting, okay, well, maybe working out to T25 or drinking Shakeology will work well for you. Have you ever considered that? And if you think about that, just even saying those series of steps, that kind of elongates the process. So it's not inviting right now and in 15 minutes sending them a link to purchase something. You don't want to do that. That's not what this is about. The key to your success in this business is going to be about opening the door to relationships, inviting people, sharing with them, talking to them, building the relationship. And what I mean by that is just asking them questions and listening to them. It seems so like common sense. You think about how you build a relationship with one of your friends. Put Beachbody aside. Just talk to them. That warming up phase, whether it's someone who's close to you and you're kind of reconnecting with them, or it's someone who you just friended off of Facebook. They're going to be at various stages, and it's up to you to really kind of enrich that relationship. And then as it progresses, the opportunity might come up that you can invite them to a challenge group, or, suggest a certain product if they, are interested. And they actually, when you start doing it that way, they usually start coming to you, and it's less about you having to go out to them, and they'll start to inquire. And if you're, being a product of the product and sharing, with everyone, they're seeing your consistency, they're seeing your success, they're going to come knocking on your door and asking you what it's all about. So the key to this is first adding new people to your network every day. We talk about it in our Power Hour to-do list, right? Just a couple the last video. Adding 2 to 3 people, new people to your network every single day. Okay, so the first step of building a relationship, you got to find people. So you got to bring them into your network. Then you can sit back and think about, what is your goal and intentions? What are you, with building that relationship with them? You want to build a relationship. You're not trying to sell them something. So you're going to ask them questions. So you probably sit back, well, what am I going to ask a complete stranger? Well, think about that. Think about how, you meet a new friend. You ask them things, and there's a really good forming algorithm that you can use. That F is for family. Ask them about their family. Do they have children? Are they married? Are they single? Do they have sisters, brothers, so forth? So you can talk to them about family. O is for occupation. Talk to them about their job. What do they do? Are they enjoying it? R is for recreation. Do they have hobbies? What do they do for fun? What do they do on the weekends? And then finally, M is your message. So when you get through all of those and you start warming up and you talk, you're going to find that you have similarities, and you're going to talk about that. This is days process. This is not minutes. This is, to build a relationship is not done in 15 minutes. Sure, you might strike up a good conversation with someone pretty quickly, but a relationship takes time to mature. So that's going to elongate the process, but that's okay, because this is what it's all about. And the more mature that relationship becomes, the better off you are to be able to help them and serve them. They're going to have trust in you, and they're going to want and believe in what you have to say. And that is what this is about. So that last M, so if form, family, occupation, recreation, and M is message. So when you get to that point, what is your message? What are you trying to achieve if you are at the point where you might be suggesting or inviting to a challenge group? So if you use that, that's a great way to open the door to people who you don't know and start to build that relationship. And what's going to be important in that is that you are there to listen. Listen, listen, listen. Sit back. Have a notepad out, even if it's like over a phone conversation or maybe it's just over a message. Take notes to keep yourself from opening your lips, because you don't want to overpower them with your message first. You want to listen to what they're saying, because the only way you can suggest anything to them, if it's a product or a program, is to understand their needs first. So when you have that, you can use that as a way to suggest something to them and to invite them to a group. Maybe you're doing a group for, something like P90X or Turbo Fire, and you have people that you've built relationships in the past who really enjoy that type of energy and that type of workout. When you're inviting, you can say, oh, I talked to you last month and you mentioned something about, wanting to do Zumba or Zumba type workouts. I have a group starting that is going to be focused around a program we have called Turbo Fire, and I'm really excited to do it. And I immediately thought of you. Isn't that message much more well received when you know their goals, you know their intentions, you know what they need, and you have a solution to provide them, rather than opening the door, someone saying, oh, I noticed you on Facebook, or you started talking to them, and then 10 minutes later, oh, I have a group. Why don't you go ahead and sign up, and here's my link, and you can purchase this program. Think about how that would be received. This person's like, well, they didn't want to build a relationship with me. They didn't want to be my friend. They were just trying to sell me something. And that's not what you want. So that right there is the key to being successful. You need to be patient, which is hard, because I know we're all very excited to move our business forwards and to help as many people as possible. But you gotta reel that in. You have to keep it, close to you and let it out piece by piece. Don't overwhelm people with your message in the beginning. Let it sink in, understand what their needs are, and then you can approach them about being part of a group, or even the coaching opportunity, inviting them to be a coach if that's something that you think they would be interested in. And then you can start, simply asking those questions, because at that point you've kind of gone through that warming up phase. So that is key. That is the key to this. Building the relationships is so, so important in this business. The more you build, the more you enrich, and the more you change other people's lives, the more successful you will be. So I'm really excited for you guys. There isn't any homework assignment for this one. You're off the hook on day 9, but we will pick up tomorrow, day 10, when we start talking about, after you've built those relationships and you've starting to run your challenge groups and you're working with people, how do you advance in this business? How do you advance rank? So we're going to talk about being an Emerald coach and what it takes to become an Emerald coach, and then also how you invite people to the coaching opportunity. So stay tuned. I look forward to chatting with all of you very soon. Thanks. Bye.